Hey guys, so I am going to be working to get this pantry organized and more functional. As you guys can see, I have items everywhere and it's just not a good system. So let's get to organizing this pantry. These are the containers that I'm going to be using to organize my pantry. I got these beautiful aqua colored ones from the Dollar Tree, and I had gone to a few Dollar Trees and I only saw these in one of them. So you may have to go to multiple ones before you can get your hands on these. But what I loved about it was they had the different styles. Like these are stackables, these are baskets, these are the rectangle ones, and these are the wider square ones. So I got a couple of those just to add some color. And then this is just a smaller basket. I got these mason jars from Michael's. They were $2 a piece. And I'm gonna put dry foods in those. Then I purchased these canisters. They were $3 a piece at Walmart. And I'm gonna use these to put all the cereal in. I got this 5-piece acrylic canister set from Bed Bath & Beyond. And it was on sale. I got 20% off of it. It was $18, and these are what they look like. They're the pretty just clear and silver acrylic. So of course I'm gonna put like flour and sugar and all those type of goods and stuff in there. So I am excited to use all of these items. So let's just get to organizing the pantry. Now everything is out of the pantry, and as I was taking things out, I was looking at the expiration date and throwing things away that were no longer any good. And items like these canned goods that I know that we're not gonna eat or use, I'm gonna just donate those to the Salvation Army or a shelter. But I tried to organize everything as I was taking it out, so I already have everything pretty much grouped together so that when I start putting them in the containers, they'll be ready to go and I won't be duplicating my work. Now everything is out of the pantry and it is bare. I can start from a clean slate and start putting the canisters and organizers in here. So this is the layout of how I want all the containers to be organized here inside the pantry based on the products and the food that I have. I'm gonna lay everything out this way, and so now I'm just gonna take everything and start washing it so I can start adding my food and all of my boxes to it. Alright guys, so I'm trying to let in as much natural light as possible, but I do have a closet pantry, so it tends to be pretty dark in here. But I have finally finished organizing everything, and I absolutely love the way that it looks. I love how the styles of these containers were different, so they fit the needs of everything that I had going on in my pantry. So now I'm just going to run through everything and show you how I organize the containers with the food. So up here on this top shelf, this is where I'm keeping all of our cereal. I absolutely love the way that it looks. I love these containers that I purchased from Walmart because they have the closed lid on top and they'll keep the cereal fresh. Now these are our favorite cereals, so I went on and labeled them because I know that the labels will not change. Moving down to the second shelf, this is where I'm keeping all of our chips, and I also have some healthy chips and some Lay's in the back there. Now next to it are these canisters. I absolutely love the clear and acrylic. It's like so nice and clean and chic. So in this first canister, I have our oats for oatmeal. Then I've got some flour, some sugar, and some cornmeal. And in this other container, that's fish fry. My mom loves to fry fish when she's here in town, so I had an overflow of fish fry. Now moving on to the next container, this is where I'm keeping all of my seasonings. I have my Grill Mate seasoning, some brown gravy, and those chicken in the bag seasonings that I like to use to bake. Now in the back container, I've labeled baking because this is where I'm keeping all of our cupcakes, blueberry muffin mix, and brownie mix. My daughter likes to make cupcakes and sweets, so that's the container that we'll go to whenever we want to do that. Now moving down, this is where I'm keeping our pasta and rice. I've got Zatarain's, some Nor rice, Uncle Ben's, as well as some potatoes and Alfredo kicks. And I've labeled it pasta. Next to it, I have our dinner kits. Now we absolutely love tacos. We actually do a Taco Tuesday most of the time. So I've got like our Taco Bell and Old El Paso kits in there. And next to it are the cookies and crackers bin. Inside of here I have the saltines and Nutter Butters, some Chips Ahoy and Oreos and nuts. So that's the bin that we'll go to whenever we want snacks. Now coming down here, I absolutely love the way that my mason jars turned out with the dry foods. In this container here, I have our white rice. And then behind it, I've got brown rice and macaroni pasta. And I also have some peas in the very last mason jar and some extra rice. So in the next container, I'm keeping all of our canned goods. And this is where I have like our Campbell's Chunky Soup, cream of mushroom soup that I like to use as gravy, as well as tuna fish. And I thought that it looked cute in this container because I didn't like the way that they looked on the shelf. And this is how I'm using my stackable tray. I've got 3 of them, and I absolutely love how it allowed me to go up with height and utilize more of the space. So anything that was in a box and had packets, I took the packets out and I used each tray for it. So down here I've got popcorn. I've got some of those oatmeal packets. I absolutely like using these when I get ready to go to work in the morning. It's easy to grab. And then on the top shelf I've got some ramen noodles. My daughter loves those. And then some graham cracker crusts for when we cook like key lime pie or cheesecake. Now down here, this is where I'm keeping all of our household products such as Ziploc bags, foils, and things like that. Next to it are paper supplies. You know, sometimes we don't like to wash dishes, so it's easy to just grab like a paper cup or a paper plate instead of using a real one. And then over here, I have all sauces, extra dressings, and barbecue sauce, some syrup, and some ketchup that I'm keeping down here. Now I thought this larger basket that I found would go really good just to keep a lot of extra items in that I have an overflow of or that I didn't have room for on the shelf. So this is where I'm keeping those items in here. So I'm loving how organized and neat everything is now. The goal is to keep it this way, but the way I've labeled all the containers, everything has a place, so it should be easy to maintain. So I also have a special treat for you guys if you're interested in organizing your pantry. So stay tuned for what's coming next. So for any of you who are interested in getting organized and organizing your pantry as well, I've decided to give away 2 of these pantry organization kits that I put together. I'm loving the aqua green color as well as that turquoise blue that they have in the Dollar Tree. So you will be receiving the set of all of these in each of those colors. And as I mentioned, they haven't been that easy to find in many of the Dollar Trees nearby. So I want to help you guys out just in case you can't find them either. And you don't have to go searching for them because why? You have the opportunity to win them in the giveaway. In this organizational kit, you will receive 3 of these square bins, 3 of these rectangle bins, 3 of these square flat baskets, 3 stackable trays, the green set will have this smaller flat basket, and then the blue set will have 2 of these smaller rectangle baskets. You'll also receive 2 packs of these chalkboard stickers so that you can label your containers inside your pantry. So the only conditions to enter this giveaway, you must be subscribed to my channel. You must also follow me on Instagram at DesignedbyAdaeze. Just comment enter me down below. And if you choose to comment other things, that's great. Also, just please be sure to put enter me so that I know you're interested in receiving one of these kits. The giveaway is going to be open for a week from the date that I post this video. And then I will come back and announce who my 2 lucky winners are.